Adam here with Adam L Photography, and today we're going to do a little tutorial on how to do long exposures. Basically just slowing down the shutter speed of your shot to get that nice blurred, soft look to the water, almost silky smooth look. Now before we get right into how to do all the techniques, I'm just going to break down the kind of equipment you want to have with you for a shoot like this. Okay, so very important, you want to have what we call an ND filter, neutral density filter. Basically all this does is darken the amount of light that can get through the lens, which allows you to open the shutter for longer, even in brighter conditions. On the camera right now, I'm using an ND8, which gives me a couple of stops of extra stops of darkness to my shot. You can change that to any different kind of ND depending on how long you want the exposure to be, compared to how dark you really want it to be, etc., how bright your conditions are. So have a few ND filters on hand if possible when you go out on a shoot, just so you can pick the right one. I usually carry an ND4, ND8, ND16, and this one I have in my hand from Lightcraft Workshop is the ND500. This is extremely dark. Okay, other things you're going to want to have, because you're slowing down the shutter speed so dramatically, you're going to want to have a cable release or a remote control release, depending on what kind of camera you shoot with, just so that you're not getting any extra shake on the camera itself when you open that shutter. Any kind of shake basically is going to really add a kind of a blur or soften the image and make it look a little bit out of focus or whatever. So you don't want to have that. So anything that you can do to lessen that effect is going to make the image that much sharper and that much more dramatic. You're going to need a very good tripod. I use Manfrotto tripods. I find that they work exceptionally well. They give me a really good balance from weight and stability, and I've never had problems with them. So you're better off investing in a decent tripod if you want to do this kind of photography. The other things you're going to want to have, of course, is your camera, but you're going to want to have a nice wide-angle lens, because a wide-angle lens is really going to give you the ability to capture a large scene. You won't see too many landscapes that are shot with a zoom lens. A lot of the time it's going to be done with a wide-angle. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take a shot of this submerged pier, the waves crashing in front of us, and some really nice clouds and colour coming in the sky. One very important thing with landscape photography, this is a compositional rule, you really want to avoid having your horizon being in the middle of the frame. You want it to be a little bit lower, a little bit higher in the frame, but never really in the middle. I mean, there are a few exceptions to that rule, but in general you want to keep your horizon either in the bottom third or the top third. Another thing you want to really watch out for is to make sure that your horizon is level, nice and flat. Now, a lot of the newer cameras have the ability to, when you go to live view, they have the ability to give you a horizon checker. So you get, basically, you get like a level to tell you whether your camera is shooting level to the horizon or not. So that's a nice little feature. It's very good to use. The other thing you want to do is to stop down. You're going to want to increase your aperture number to anything like around f8 or above, just so you get more depth of field. You want to have that really sharp focus. You're not really looking for shallow depth of field like you would with a portraiture shot here. So don't be afraid to stop down to f10, f12 even. Just watch out as you stop down more and more. Any kind of dirt on your sensor dust is going to become more apparent on your shot, and it's going to mean more work in post. So you're looking for the balance there. Ultimately, just keep your camera clean is the best thing to do. All right, so what we've got now is we're going to set up our shot. I've already preset everything up here. So let's stop that down a little bit as the light's dropping. I'm going to switch my camera now over to M up mode, mirrorless mirror up mode. That way it'll avoid extra shake. And when you have in mirror up mode, you basically got to hit this button twice. So once to open the mirror, once to take the shot. There's the shot down. Let's see how it's looking. All right, excellent. Not the most dramatic shot I've taken in my life at the moment. Conditions aren't quite what I was expecting when I came out today, but I'm going to have a bit of a play around and see what kind of images I can get for you. So basic thing to remember with landscape photography is you're going to probably be out for a while, so bring the right equipment, whether it's a warm jacket, a bottle of water, a towel to wipe down the sweat out of your eyes depending on where you are, and make sure you've got everything you need with you, extra batteries, just everything you can possibly think of to take that's not going to weigh you down too much. Bring it with you, because a lot of times you'll get in that spot, you're waiting for the right moment, and you don't want to miss it when it comes by not having an extra battery or two in your camera bag. This is Adam L. Happy shooting.